the man suddenly noticed the temperature of the torpedo was rising fast. He quickly reported the situation. The nuclear submarine instantly lost balance and sank to the bottom. The torpedoes and missiles were already surrounded by fire. If the heat reached the critical point and triggered an explosion, the consequences would be unimaginable. The Russian soldiers stared nervously at the climbing gauge. Then the temperature reading went dark. Before anyone could react, the soldiers were blown across the cabin. Seawater gushed through the shattered breach. The submarine filled with screams and chaos. At that moment, the captain received even more terrifying news. The nuclear reactor core was melting down. If it exploded, it would be another Chernobyl disaster. The captain fell into despair. To prevent another Chernobyl, Mike made up his mind to go to the reactor and save the crew. With seawater flooding in, only compartment 9 still had air. It became the last refuge for the survivors. Under Mike's command, they came up with a rescue plan. Meanwhile, officers on the surface detected a massive shockwave and quickly figured out a submarine had gone down. Led by Mike, they managed to fix the water pumps. At least the flood would not drown them now. Then they began repair and scouting work. A submersible captured footage of the heavily damaged sub. The commander believed no one could still be alive. That news soon reached the families of the sailors. They gathered together to discuss what to do, deciding to trust the higher-ups. But one woman was visibly overcome with worry. Mike meanwhile worked on fixing the oxygen machine, or they would all suffocate soon. The crucial tools for repair were in another flooded compartment. As the oxygen thinned inside, the survivors struggled to breathe. They curled up on the floor to slow their bodies down and wait for help. At last, their distress signal was caught by the ship above. The captain immediately alerted a rescue vessel to launch. Families of the crew lit up with hope. Their excitement was overwhelming, but the military realized only one old ship was close enough. Inside, the submarine oxygen was almost gone, so Mike took a comrade with him, and together they ventured into the other compartment. It was a mission with almost no chance of survival. By sheer luck, Mike succeeded. The oxygen problem was solved for now. Outside, the rescue operation had also begun, but no matter what they tried, they could not make contact. As the submersible's power drained, it was forced to return to the surface. The men trapped inside also heard the sounds coming from above.